Alright. So, welcome once again sa ating weekend recap of the Philippine Stock Exchange market. This is Dr. PH and today is November 4, 2020. And as always, we will conduct our TA sa DITO, ASEN, MRC, and MY. Pero bago ang lahat, ito muna ang ating verse of the day. Sabi dito, don't remember the former things. Don't dwell on the things past. Watch, I'm about to carry out something new. And now it's springing up. Don't you recognize it? I'm making a way in the wilderness and paths in the desert. Sabi yan sa Isaiah 43 verse 18 to 19. So, minsan talaga nag-shift talaga yung mga season na pinagdadaanan natin in life. Especially ngayon na dumaan tayo sa traumatic events this year. And season by season din yan. Kumbaga kung may problema ka at parang parang tunnel na dinadaanan mo, is daanan mo lang. Huwag mong tambayan. Okay? Parang pinapakita ni Lord dito na meron pa ring hope. Na in every season, enough yung grace niya para masustain tayo day by day. Kumbaga yung dependence sa Kanya. So, para naman sa ating quote of the day. Sabi dito, be strong, you never know who you are inspiring. Ayan. Isa sa mga pinaka-powerful na maibibigay natin na sa ibang tao is yung influence. And you never know, katulad sa picture na to, no? You might be inspiring the next generation by your hard work, by your perseverance, by your story. So, don't give up. And also know na alamin mo rin kung kailan dapat mag-change ng strategy. Na wag lang sugod ng sugod. Okay? So, ito na. Thank you so much guys sa ating 2.32,000 subscribers. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell. So, for our playlist, meron tayong stock market tutorial right here. So, for the newbies, 3 videos lang yan and very, very informative. So, I recommend it to watch guys. So, simulan na natin ang ating TA. Ang technical analysis natin, unang-una kay dito. Ayan, ang ating third telco. So, huwag kayong matakot kung magulo yung, yung graph natin. Hihimayin natin yan isa-isa. Okay. So, simulan natin sa mga MA. For the moving averages, these are the landmarks na babantayan mo. Okay? So, ayan. Makikita natin si MA9 went above MA20. Ibig sabihin, meron tayong bullish movement. Plus, nasusustain niya naman. Ito, well-sustained ang kanyang support of the uptrend. Okay? Pero, like I've said, sa mga ginagamit ko dito is mag-Fibonacci tayo. Pero bago yan, tapusin mo na itong MA. So, as you can see, ito yung pattern na uptrend siya. Ang pattern na bullish pa rin. Okay, nagre-resume na ulit. Currently, kasi meron tayong resistance dito at this area, around 7 pesos. Okay? So, kung titignan nyo rin yan dito, bid and ask, although hindi updated to, no? Mas updated pa rin yung sa my trade na broker. Pero makikita nyo dito, ang laki ng harang sa 7 pesos. That's 10.15 million bids. Okay, yung volume ng nakaabang na supply. So, matibay talaga to, historically speaking, itong 7 pesos level ng ating Dito Telecom. Sorry, Dito CME Holdings. But as you know, para hindi tayo malito, is binili nga nila yung kanilang majority ng holdings nila sa Dito Telecom. Okay? So, mapapansin nyo, again, ito yung MA50, ito yung MA100 and 200. Yung ganyang pattern, pinakailalim yung 200, pinakamataas yung 9, is a bullish pattern, mapa short term or long term. Alright, so tapos na yung pullback niya dito. Napansin nyo ito, nag-pullback siya ng 4.80. Currently, nasa 6.92% na siya today. What's missing? Bakit hindi pa rin nagbe-breakout sa 7 pesos? Mind you guys, I've always reminded you na para masabi natin na nag-breakout, there must be 2 things. First, there must be a strong price movement, which is not yet evident kasi 0.87% pa lang inangat niya today. And there must be sufficient volume above the average volume. So, currently, wala pa yan. Okay? So, punta tayo kay Fibonacci muna. Alam nyo na yung landmark prices, no? So, Kung ito yung resistance, makakita tayo ng suporta around this part. Around 6.24. Although, syempre, mas matibay na support itong 5.90. Okay? Dahil nandyan si ating MA50. So, proceeding to Fibonacci. Retracement. Okay. Nag-agree si Fibonacci, no? Same pa rin naman yan. Nag-agree siya na dito banda ang ating area of resistance. Sabi niya nga dito, teka, litan lang natin, no? Hindi ko makita ng buo yung ano. Ayan. Sabi dito, yan yung linya niya. Sakto. Kaya huminto sa 6.92 pesos today. Diyan nangyari ang ating closing for the week. Kasi nandyan ang ating, ang ating resistance, sabi ni Fibonacci, na 6.91, no? So, 6.92, 6.91, almost the same. Ang maganda dito, it follows our Fibonacci tracing. Papansin nyo rin dito, ito nilagay kong resistance dito sa area na ito. Nag-agree siya dyan dahil ang resistance ng ating Fibonacci, ang ating support ng Fibonacci natin ay 6.21. And yung ating sinusukat kanina is nasa 6.24. So, almost the same. Potato na lang yan. Alright, so let's check our market volatility naman. So, how volatile is this stock right now? Okay, for a while again. Medyo tayo, no? Hindi na tayo sanay gumamit ulit ng ng Instagram chart. Okay. So, volatility. Kung mapapansin nyo, we had an expansion and currently we are seeing a parallel movement ng ating Bollinger Band. Ibig sabihin, we are seeing right here a constriction or sideways movement. So, what does it mean? Ibig sabihin po nito, guys, nasa phase of consolidation si dito CME. Ibig sabihin, sideways movement muna siya while the prices moves between our resistance 1 and our support 1. Okay? Sideways movement muna. Dahil meron tayong loss of volatility. Forgive the background, napakaingay lang po, no? So, we have the SAR. So, our PSAR, nagbibigay pa rin siya ng uptrend signal since our indicator is below the candlestick. Alright, for our Ichimoku naman, our candlestick is above the upper limit of the Ichimoku cloud. Also, nasa taas din siya nitong blue line. Again, signifying uptrend. So, congrats sa mga may hawak. Possible, no? Possible na mabasag niya itong 7 kung meron tayong adequate volume. If not, maaaring magkaroon din ng rejection. Remember, why am I saying na malakas tong 7 na to? Bukod sa meron tayong ask na 10.15 million is because we have here 1, 2, 3, 4. Prior to this to this day, meron tayong 4 times rejection na nangyari pagtungtong niya sa kanyang 7 pesos. Alright? So, alista tayo dyan. Let's protect our capital. Trade your plan and plan your trade. Okay, for our MACD naman, look at that. We have a MACD cross. So, again, MACD cross is an indicator that the buyers are being stronger or hawak nila yung merkado. Alam niyo naman, law of supply and demand, kapag mas mataas yung buyers, is the price goes up. Okay? So, we have a MACD cross right here. It's blue over red, uptrend. So, malakas po ang ating buying momentum. Yan lang ang ibig sabihin niyan. Huwag po tayong magpaka-toxic. Napakadali lang intindihan. Alright? So, right here, this is the histogram. For the histogram, from negative, naging positive na tayo dito. Alright? Positive na yan, nag-positive na kasi paturo na pataas yung histogram natin. Again, nag-i-increase po ang ating buying momentum, pushing the price upward. Okay? So, currently, what we are seeing here sa kanyang RSI is malapit na siya sa area of, actually hindi, enough pa, no, bago mag-overbought. Although, what I'm worrying about is right here. Okay? So, this one is the immediate resistance. of this stock. Why am I saying resistance yan? Look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 4 times nag-react yung price at that level. Ibig sabihin, maaaring magkaroon ng pullback or mag-correction ng saglit. Okay? Kung mapapansin nyo dito, mapakaliit lang ng allowance like this one. Ayan bago siya tumuntong ng 7 pesos. Alright? So, if you are planning to enter this stock, I'd say wait for the support na ginawa natin, or this one. Okay? If you will ask me why is that our support, ito nga po yun guys. Ayan. Pansinin nyo dyan, maganda ang suporta ng price action natin. Alright? So, that's it for our Ditonatics. Next one is Merrimart. Isa na namang company ni Injapsia. Ayan. Ang ating, pasimuno ng Mang Inasal. Sa mga promising youngest billionaires in the Philippines. Okay, Merrimart, 6 pesos na. But what we are lacking right now is the volume. Okay, medyo mababa yung volume niya, decreasing order. Although, medyo maliit din ang inangat niya ngayon, 1.18% lamang. Okay, so let's check our Fibonacci first. Anong masasabi ni Fibonacci here? Okay. So, for this one, ito daw ang kanyang support at 5.86 pesos. Although that is relatively high, maganda naman kasi ang tinatakbo ng stock na ito. Okay? So, dito medyo mababa na to, 5.33. Although very promising pa yung growth nito. However, mind you that kaka-IPO lang ng stock na ito. So, currently, we are nearing its all-time high. Alright? But then again, too early to tell. Let's consult our other indicators. Look at this one. For MA9, it follows strictly. Ibig sabihin, hindi niya binibreak yung MA9 natin, signifying that this stock is very bullish as of the moment. MA9 above MA20, still very good. And makikita niyo na naman dito yung pattern, na bull pattern, MA9 over 20, over 50, over 100. So, very significant uptrend ng stock na ito. For our Ichimoku, of course, it's above the cloud because all-time high nga ito. What do you expect? So, it's blue over this line. Ibig sabihin, bullish pa rin. For our PSAR, di pa magbibigay ng signal yan ng reversal. Ay, actually, meron na pala. Sorry. Let me correct myself. Nagbigay na siya ng signal niya right here. Okay? So, mind you, kapag sinasabi natin PSAR, ang pinakamahalagang indicator dyan is yung first sign. Because again, ano nga ba yung PSAR? Is the sign of stop and reversal. After a strong uptrend, kapag lumabas yung sign ng PSAR, it will signify or start a reversal, pushing or pulling the stock price downwards. Okay? And currently, we are on star number 2 or indicator number 2. So, maaaring mag-pullback market correction. Okay? So, as we go through these different indicators, we will know, magkakaroon tayo ng conviction. Is it buy, sell, hold? Okay? So, mahalaga na meron tayong combination ng ating indicators. For our Bollinger Band, very obvious. There's an expansion of the band. So, ibig sabihin, very volatile pa tong stock na ito. Pwedeng dumiretso pataas or pababa. But right now, we are seeing a signal right here that this is the downtrend. Okay? Okay, pero let's see kung masusustain itong 5.85. Kung kaya masustain. If kaya masustain, that's very good. Go up pa rin. If not, baka magkaroon tayo ng correction. But don't be afraid. Market correction is part of the market. Kasama po yan ng cycle. Sabi ko nga, it's different seasons. Okay. Another reason para wag mo nang mag-enter sa stock na ito. Sorry, I'm not bashing this. This is the indicator saying or talking. Is look at this one. The blue line is starting to converge in the red line. Ano ibig sabihin nun? We are seeing another MACD cross, but this time, this MACD cross signifying a loss of buying momentum. Ibig sabihin, the sellers would be in control, and as you know, kapag marami ang ating supply, bababa ang presyo. Very, very basic na law of supply and demand. So, look at the histogram. For the histogram, we have a lower low. Higher low. Ibig sabihin, meron tayong buying momentum, although consecutively for the past, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the past 8 days, there has been a declining momentum sa ating buying momentum. Okay? So, currently, kapag nawala yung buying momentum, magsisimula na yung sell-off. Okay, so alisto po tayo for our Merry Mart. And look at this, guys. Look at this. This stock has been overbought for quite some time. Actually, last month pa siya overbought. We are now December 3, November 3 pa lang, overbought na siya. And currently, this stock is experiencing a market correction. Okay, look at that one. We are seeing a downtrend pattern right here. And papalapit na ulit siya sa correction niya. Okay, so if you are looking for an immediate support, I'd say that's near the 68 level of the RSI. Okay, currently our RSI is on 72.53 level. Alright, so alisto po tayo. Protect your capital. Okay? Alright, just to clarify, I'm not bashing this stock. Just look at the net foreign selling, no? 13.66 million pababa. Or nagbebenta. Okay? So, alisto muna tayo. Nagbibigay na ng signal ang ating indicators. Again, it's up to us if we are taking these indicators into consideration. But then again, technical analysis is the psychology of the market. Next one, ang ating renewable energy. Patok na patok to dahil tinatalo niya ang ating coal. Ang coal mining natin, example, Semirara. So, patok na patok po ang ating renewable energy in the face of AC Energy Corporation. And as you can see, so pattern pa lang, no, makakita na tayo ng bullish pennant. So, look at this one. Ano nga ba yung bullish pennant? Onting review lamang. So, again, meron tayong uptrend followed by this kind of pattern. Okay? So, this stock would go sideways until such time na basagin niya itong triangle natin, itong bullish pennant natin. So, if mabasag niya yan, it's either go up or go down. Pero usually for this kind of stocks, nag-go up talaga siya. Excuse. So, mapapansin natin dito, although hindi ganun kaganda ang kanyang volume, ayan, no? Meron tayong decreasing or descending level of volume. So, once again, let's check our moving averages. Look at that, MA9, no? Sinasalo niya talaga. Hindi siya papayag na magbe-break tong MA9. Pero pag nag-break yung MA9, medyo panoorin na natin, bantayan na natin to. So, congrats sa mga may hawak kay AC Energy. For the past 2 months, no? Nag-times 2 na yung pera nyo kung hindi nyo po binenta. Alright, so look at this one. We have MA9, 20, same pattern, bullish pattern, still very good, doing very good. Okay, medyo insignificant na tong ating MA15, no? Medyo mababa na siya. So currently, what we want to know is, ang gusto natin makita dito, is ma-maintain niya above our MA9. Yung pag-push ng stock na ito. Alright? So for our Ichimoku, it's blue over red. Again, upper limit pa rin yan. So uptrend pa rin. Very, very obvious. For the PSAR, ito yung sinasabi ko lamang. Ano po? Nagbigay na rin siya ng signal niya that this stock is going downwards. Okay? Or maaaring nagsa-sideways lang muna siya. So, indication, a signal from PSAR often indicates a reversal. Or, mag-sideways ba muna? Okay? So, watch out. Mga mag-pullback. So, we are doing Elliott Wave Theory, no? For our PSEI. So, currently, we are in Wave 4. Sa mga familiar, no? Wave 5, we might enter that in the next few months. Ingat tayo. Baka magkaroon ng mga pullback na matindi. Currently, lumipad yung market, Okay, for the Bollinger Band, again, we have an expansion of the band signifying an increase in volatility. Again, ibig sabihin, pwede pang mag-strong price action ito. But currently, as this stock continues its sideways movement or consolidation phase, is, pwede pa natin itong abangan. Okay, normal yung consolidation phase, huwag niyong katakutan. Part of the market yan. For our MACD, again, we are losing momentum sa ating buying, sa ating buying side. Okay, ayan o, meron tayong downtrend, pababa. Plus, yumuyuko na po ang ating blue line towards the red line, signifying na pababa na talaga yung momentum. Again, pag nag-cross yan, baka magka-sell off. Same pattern as MM, matagal na po siya, November pa lang. Nasa overbought area na siya. And currently, meron na tayong downtrend dito. What's good about this stock is maganda po ang base niya above the overbought area. Look at that. At 72.67 levels, we have a very good support. So, nakakita tayo dyan right now ng bounce. However, pwede pang bumaba yan. Okay? Alis na lang tayo kay ASEN. No? Hindi natin masabi pa. Kasi kung ang entry point natin, pinakamalapit na support, dito talaga banda. Okay? Kasi biglang taas eh. Nasa 5.90, 5.87. Kasi currently sideways movement pa siya eh. Or pwede rin naman dito. Although medyo risky na to guys, I am reminding you. Okay? Ingat-ingat po tayo. So, checking its Fibonacci. Ayan, nag-agree naman ang ating Fib. Na ayan ang kanyang ang support niya is nasa 5.80, 5.90. Sorry, 5.87 to 5.90. Okay, nag-agree naman sa ating TA. Alright, so that's it for ASEN. Let's proceed to MRC. Isa pa tong maingay na stock, kahit penny stock lang ito. Okay, MRC, umangat po siya today ng 3.85%. However, the volume is not that good. No? Medyo mababa. Okay? So, unahan si Fibonacci, no? Very important ng Fibonacci dahil makita natin yung landmark prices. Okay. So, for a good entry on this stock, maganda po itong mga na-suggestion ni Fibonacci. Itong nasa 0.236. So, maganda daw mag-enter sa 5.52. Sorry. 0.52. Dito rin sa 0.46. Ayan, saktong-sakto. Mamaya explain ko kung bakit tayo nag-agree kay Fibonacci. 0.42 and 0.38. Okay. So, bakit? Bakit yan? Look at this one, guys. This is the support. 1. Ayan. Bilangin nyo na lang. Parang sayang oras natin. Okay. Look at that one. Binibilugan ko na po. Titignan nyo na lamang. Those are the significant supports of our MRC candlesticks. Alright, so maganda mag-entry dyan. Since very bullish pa naman itong si MRC. Although we are lacking volume. Disturbing lang na makita na nag-break na siya, no? Nag-break siya in the past 2 days below our MA9. However guys, napaka-short term lang naman yung MA9. And currently, nag-close naman ang ating stock above MA9. So, that's very nice naman. Okay? Look at this one, our MA20 below our first support. MA50 talaga, maganda. Matibay ito, no? 0.39 eh. Yung presyo niya. Near 0.37. Okay? Take note of those prices. For MA100, 200, medyo insignificant na, no? We can skip that. Alright, for our Ichimoku, of course, it's above the upper limit of the Ichimoku cloud uptrend. However, our candlestick went below the blue line. Okay? Uptrend pa rin naman yan, guys. No? Wala pang strong indication na bababa. Okay? Ano lang yan? Pahapyaw or paramdam. No need to worry about. But then again, if you will ask me, Doc, is it a good buy o good buy na siya? Okay? Kung bibilin mo pa o paalam na. So, let's see. Mamaya masasagot natin yan. Pero bago yun, MRC, our PSR has already gave its signal that nag-start na siya ng kanyang reversal. Okay, mag-downtrend na daw. So, let us wait kung kayang masustain ni 0.52 pesos yung presyo niya. Otherwise, pwede natin siyang pulutin at 0.48. Okay, magandang buy pa rin yan. For our Bollinger Band, look at this one. Continuous expansion. Expansion pa rin. Ibig sabihin, panoorin niyo yung pattern na to. Oh. Nag-agree siya sa pattern na yan. Okay, medyo bumaba lang dito. Ito ang ating para siyang black swan natin. Okay, ingat-ingat tayo dyan. That's why I'm telling you guys to observe muna if kayang masustain itong 0.52 level of our support. Alright? So for this one, look at this. Look at that one. We have a MACD cross. However, it's red over blue. Ibig sabihin, in control po ang ating sellers. Okay? Ang lakas ng selling momentum. Kaya maaaring mag-push na ang ang presyo nito downwards. Okay? Also look at this one. Ayan ang ating negative histogram. Naghukay pa siya pababa. Alright? So ingat-ingat po tayo dyan. For this one naman, we experience a bounce, no? Sa ating RSI, this one, ito yung naging support natin sa kanya. Actually, if nag-TA tayo in the past, malalaman nating support na to. Dahil, look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. That's a very good number, very strong suporta. Okay, para mag-push ang stock upwards. And in true enough, nag-push nga siya upwards. For our resistance to watch out for, this one, around 67 levels of RSI. Okay? Although hindi pa naman siya overbought, no? Okay pa naman tong stock na to. The problem is, malakas lang ang kanyang selling momentum. Ang sell-off niya, sabi ni MACD. But then again, conviction pa rin po natin, If I were you, I'd wait kahit mga 0.46 levels ng kanyang presyo bago bumili. Bakit? Kasi nga, sinabi na natin kanina, lakas ng selling momentum, tsaka nagbigay si PSAR ng signal, okay? Tsaka pumapalo sa support line natin na 0.52. So, sa mga nagte-take notes dyan, take notes of these prices if you are interested in this stock. Right? So, if I am helping you, if you are learning something, please don't forget to comment down below and share. Ano po? So, lastly, ang ating semento stock. Okay, may mga usap-usapan, mga kuro-kuro na dinedemanda daw sila. Currently. But then again, let's see kung ano ang makikita natin sa stock na ito. Okay, so currently, look at this one. Ang lakas po ng ating sell-off. Nagkakaroon siya ng correction, no? Pagka-correct niya dito, bumaksak. Ayan po, tingnan niyo yung volume. For the past 3 days, very dramatic ang binaba ng kanyang volume. Downwards. Okay? And currently hitting its support. Ayan, support niya po at 6.10. Again, Doc, bakit naging support yan? Look at this one. Yan, bilugan po natin. Yan po ang support area niya for the short term. Okay? So, let's visit our Fibonacci again. Okay. So, for our Fibonacci, eto, almost nasa kalagitnaan, no? So, eto yung resistance niya. Maaring maganda, malakas ang kanyang, supply dyan sa area na yan. Ito naman yung support. Actually, ito ay conservative support pa, no? At ating 9.10, pero pwede na itong 8.90. Suporta din daw yan. Okay? Sabi niya, sinasuggest niya rin itong 9.37, pero okay na ako dito sa 9.10 or sa ating 8.90 na support levels, no? Kung gustong pasukin ng stock na ito. So, consult natin yung iba nating ating indicators. Okay, for a while, naninibago talaga tayo. May bago tayong charting. Okay. For our MA9, we have a breach of our MA9 signifying a downtrend. Okay, tignan nyo itong MA9, below na itong ating candlestick. Watch out for. However, ito naman, kung pababa si MA9, mukhang may sasalo naman. Alright? Diyan maganda ma-fall kung may sasalo sa'yo. Sa MA9, sa MA22, maaaring may sumalo sa 9 pesos. Remember, sinabi ko kanina, magandang bumili sa 9.10 or 8.90. So, ang presyo ng support natin dito, kalagitnaan. Si MA20, sabi niya, sa gitna ako. So, sa 9 pesos, pwede. Okay? MA50, MA100, MA200, Okay, we are seeing here a very good sign. Look at this one. Buta chinek natin. This is the MA200 and right now guys, I'm gonna ask you, anong ibig sabihin ng sign na yan? Okay, inom lang muna tayo tubig. Okay, so nakikita nyo guys, si MA50 crossed above our MA20. So, anong interpretation nun? Ibig sabihin guys, that is the start of our golden cross. Alright? Napakaganda pong sign ng golden cross. It is one of the strongest sign of a bull market. Okay? So, what we are waiting for is masustain niya lamang tong ating support dito at 9 pesos. Okay? Remind you, this stock is very good historically speaking. Umaabot po siya ng 20 pesos. And currently, nasa 9 pa lang siya. So, possible if makuha niya yung pre-pandemic price niya, is mag-double yung money natin, no? Ang ating investments. Okay, but I'm not hyping this stock. I don't have this stock. Mind you lamang, no? I'm just saying na nakita tayo ng golden cross. And that is a good sign. Congrats sa mga nakabili sa baba. Okay, so masakit na po ang lalamunan ko. We'll wrap this up in a bit. Okay, so this look at the line of our Ichimoku. Yung blue line and maroon line ba yan? So, sideways movement sila. Nag-sideways dahil nagkaroon ng correction. Although wala pa siya pinapakitang sign of weakness. Okay? So, our candlestick above pa rin ang upper limit ni Ichimoku Cloud. Uptrend pa rin. What I'm worrying is, nagbigay na siya ng kanyang, si Pizar nagbigay na siya ng kanyang downtrend. Although, hindi na to sensitive, no? Dahil hindi na po siya yung first star ni Pizar. It's nice to take note pa rin na maaaring bumaba pa. Okay, dahil nagbigay na siya ng sign of reversal. While for our Bollinger Band, kita nyo nag-expand dito. Okay? Pero burahin lang natin to para mas clearer ang ating view. Wala pa. Ayan. So, look at this one. Ayan, mukhang nag-converge. Ayan. So, anong ibig sabihin yan? Nag-start tayo mag-sideways movement. Kapag nag-constrict pa yan, kapag hindi gumalaw tong stock na ito, nag-sideways movement to. So, ano ba yung price natin? Ito guys, ito po yung ating resistance at 9.80 pesos. Okay? Dahil dyan, ayan po, ayan. Ayan po ang ating resistance. Okay? So, kapag ang presyo naglaro dito, nag-sideways, magko-constrict talaga yung si Bollinger Band. Gaganyan yan bigla. Alright? So, wag mag-worry, know what to expect. So, for this one, MACD natin, we have a MACD cross. Ang lakas po ng selling momentum. And currently, we have a lower low. Pababa pa rin yan, guys. Sabihin, maraming gusto magbenta, iwas-iwas tayo dyan. Wala pa siyang, wala pang sign na MACD cross pa yan. Wala pa siyang sign na bumawi ang buyers. So, currently, malakas pa ang sell-off. Once again, ingat-ingat po tayo. And for this one, ayan. Okay? So, nagkaroon po tayo ng bounce sa ating RSI because of this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay? But, ito din na yan, 4. So, 4 times that this level, 53.53 level of the RSI has moved the price or influenced the price. So, currently, we are experiencing a bounce. That's why, umangat po tayo ng 2.20%. Okay, ang resistance naman natin, pinaka-immediate. Let me calibrate this. Okay, this one. Alright, yan po at around 58 level, nandiyan po ang ating resistance. Bakit? 1, 2, na yan, 2, 3. Kaya hindi ganun katibay. Alright, so currently we are experiencing MYA bounce. Okay, take note again yung mga prices natin, yung mga good entry prices. Depende pa rin yan kung anong klaseng trader ka. Are you a short term, middle term, or a long term trader? And that's it for today, guys. If I was able to contribute anything about your stock knowledge info. Please don't forget to subscribe and share our video. Big help po yun. And this is Dr. Trader reminding you that you are blessed to become a blessing. God bless, guys.